You never forget your first panic attack. Too big of a one, too many backs. No word of Elijah. Sidetrack. When I think of my first panic attack, I love Shaq. We've been here before, Jack, and we ended up with a sight quack, and it's mass trauma to try and unpack.
So breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you see. You feel you're healed, but you gotta believe. Just breathe whilst you're down on your knees. Just breathe, yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe.
Close call, Jack, you wasn't much fun, that, so I go.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. It's the Orlando Magic facing the Memphis Grizzlies. And the starting lineup for the Magic. We've got Dwight Howard, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low. And it's Morant missing. And the Magic pushing it up now, up ahead. Howard's shot's good.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Hardaway, the pass to O'Neal. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Morant with it. O'Neal covers. Here's Edey. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Memphis shooting their first free throw of the game.
First team foul. At the line for Memphis.
And the free throw, no good. Here's McGrady. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's Morant. Offline with a three.
Tip-off goes to Orlando. A look at the Magic starting group. Tracy McGrady is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Howard. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Hill in at the 3 spot. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, wow. Okay, job turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Hardaway kicks to McGrady. Off target from three-point range. Now the Grizzlies with it. Now here's Morant for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The 3 from Morant. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Morant with the steal. With the floater, and it's good on the way in. He's got 7.
Shows great imagination offensively. Morant, so many tricks up his sleeve.
Hardaway with it. Out guarded by Wells. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Zach Edey picks one up.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Morant. He has 7. Morant with another miss. McGrady outside. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. And it's Morant missing. Bane against Hardaway. And Bane pulls it down.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Outside Hill. Goes up at the stripe, and that one, good. And it's all knotted up.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option.
Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Okay, I see you.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Hands it from downtown. McGrady's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Hardaway against Morant. Here's McGrady. Oh, my goodness, the slam. Oh. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Going in with style, McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. Hedo Turkoglu's checked in for Orlando. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Here's Morant. Orlando grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Vucevic, he's checked in for Howard. Here's McGrady. No good on the quick 3. Memphis trailing here. Aldama passes to Morant. Good. Nice job down low. He's got 15.
He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
On the wing, Hardaway. For 3. Aldama with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Morant's gone 1 of 4 from distance. Takes it inside.
McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Lets it go with the 3. And Ja Morant gets the 3. Morant's got 18 points. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
McGrady And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
It's Hardaway with the drive.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Yet another bucket in close. So that's how he's earning his point today. And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Driving inside. Count that one. Morant's got 24 points.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
A shot by McGrady, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And then Morant slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Morant outside. Latrey. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies leading by 6. And we'll get things. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities. Both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
So on the floor for Orlando, Howard is out there at Lewis. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Turkoglu. And it's Skiles in at the point guard position. Kept alive. And Howard with the stuff.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
Jackson misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Skiles gets it to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ooh, those are some grown man points there by Jackson Jr.
The Magic trail by 4. To the inside, Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
No good from Clark. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. From deep, Turkoglu drops in the tray. Turkoglu's got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Orlando. Morant, that's for 2. And again, Memphis, no good.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Orlando shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
At the line for the Magic, Scott.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Here's Jackson. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
Love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up.
Here's Morant. And there it is for him. Morant's got 28 points for the game.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Skiles' shot is off.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Anderson against Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. That's now 32 points for John Morant.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Back to Howard. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Howard's got 10.
And a really nice job by Howard to come up with the high percentage interior shot. His shot selection has been superb.
Hill has the open look. They get it back. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant surveying the D. Count the basket. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
With the defense geared to challenge Morant at the cup, that little stop and pop is deadly.
Banchero outside. Tries again. No good from Howard. Memphis leading. Morant outside. Over Hardaway. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to McGrady. Three-pointer. Good. The assist goes to Hill. He's got 13.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Here's Morant. Drops in the layup for 2. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Hardaway passes to Hill. McGrady against Kennard. Here's Howard. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Morant. Good on the shot. Morant's got 38 points.
Inside, Morant doesn't have an obvious advantage, but his moves, look, they'll get him to the bucket.
Here's McGrady. Kept alive Orlando. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 14.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
It's Morant with the drive. And it's good, 2 points.
You got to love how aggressive Morant is. He is fearless going towards that rim.
McGrady against Kennard. McGrady kicks to Hill. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to... gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at the center. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. McGrady passes to Hill. McGrady sets a screen for Hill. Off target with his three.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
The 15-footer, good. He hits the jump shot. Hill's got his second bucket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And it's Morant missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Hardaway against Jackson. Here's Morant. Buries it down low. Morant's got 46 points. And so here's Orlando. It's a three-point game. Outside Hardaway. Driving the lane. And he goes big with the dunk right over Ja Morant.
And if you want athletic ability, then look no further. Hardaway with a stylish jam.
Morant. Good D by Hardaway. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Top of the key. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter. Now a timeout called by Orlando. minutes into the second half of play now. Inside, here's Howard. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. Good on the triple. Morant's got 51.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Shoots the three. The shot by McGrady, no good.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Here's Morant. And he converts the layup. And now an 8-point Grizzly lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Down low. Makes it off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Pau play for the Grizz. Mark said, "I had a very unique perspective." That of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. McGrady outside. Now here's Howard. He's got 14. McGrady passes to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Morant into the lane. bucket is good. Morant's got 59 points.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the... hoop, it's great for his team.
The Magic trail by 9. Hardaway kicks to Hill.
Nice finish. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Memphis leading by 9. A baseline J. Again Memphis.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Pass to McGrady. Puts up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morant with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Morant drives in. And Morant slams it in.